Okay guys, give us a second, we'll begin the next Falcon Lego Custom. Hopefully this one will come out just as good as the other ones. I have always good faith. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Soon's Custom Build, and here we are again with another also exciting LEGO Custom. And today we're moving on with the Avengers, as we do, of course, obviously by the, you can tell by the title, Falcon. Yes, we're doing Falcon. So it makes sense we have Hawkman and Stan the Man Lee. So for a review, let's go inside and make this awesome Falconeer. So, I'm doing pretty well with the Avengers, as I always do. And remember guys, you cannot request any customs at this time of this recording because I am packed with a full list. So remember that, as I have to keep reminding people, because I have to, because there are always a new viewer who might be watching. Then we'll keep Hawkman for obvious reasons and say goodbye to Stan the Man Lee, which is sad in its own like. And of course, yeah, but remember guys, like I said, don't request any customs because I am packed. But when I give the word, you can do it. Anyway, let's do Sam Wilson. So he's pretty simple in design, really. I just want to check his colour of his shirt. Alright, so starting off with his head, it's basically a custom head number 28, of course. Which seems to be a lot for the Avengers when it comes to the males. So of course you want the second darkest brown. And going on to the wrinkled decal, make it black. Then going on from there, go out, go to hair, go to afro, and of course make that black. That's done. Moving on to the attachment piece, go for nothing, and of course go on to arms. Oh, by the way, I should mention, actually, yeah, I will not mention that. Actually, I'll put that in a comment in I will put that in a comment in the War Machine video, probably. I'm not going to mention it. But yeah, what we're going to do now is go to the arms, and I'm going to give him the sleeved arms, because I see him wearing a sleeved shirt. And he has, the shirt is like this orange colour, so go to orange. And of course, lower section is the skin, so second darkest brown. And of course, same goes for the hands. So, there's that. Moving on to the shirt itself, custom shirt, go to audio 6, and of course make sure you have neck gear, and of course then you've got the orange for the shirt itself. Oh wait, we got the neck gear of the wrong colour, and make sure you have it on dark brown, second darkest brown for that. Coming out from that, going on to the hips, of course for some jeans, so fine cap and boomerang. Make sure you've got it like a jean colour, so like this blue right here, right over the lime green, and of course same goes for the legs. Get the Batman Animated Series Joker legs, which I always use for these type of customs. Where is he at? There he is, boom. And make sure you have them the same colour to match. Perfect. And then going to effects, so far so good. I don't really know much about Falcon though, so I'll make sure I get his wiki page up. Hopefully it'll be interesting to see. Maybe he has some supernatural powers. I know he can fly, but that's either due to his suit or his tendency to, you know, either his suit or it's his powers, so we'll have to see. Anyway, we'll go to his wiki page and see what he's got. And hopefully it'll be something interesting when it comes to powers. But I'm probably not going to do his powers for his Sam Wilson form if it's genetic. If it's like a suit power and it's relied on the suit, I'm not going to do it. But if it's a, you know, a genetic power, I'll probably do it. Anyway, so far so good. Here we are. Let's take a look. Let's see. Abilities. Okay, the only power he actually has is avian telepathy. So his only superpower is him talking to the hawks and birds and stuff. Other than that, he's essentially a human being with great tendencies. So we just need to make them all black then for his jump sound effects and everything. So make sure they're all black. And of course the hit impacts as well are black. So we've done all that. Going on to the weapon, when he hasn't got a gun. So no weapons at all for this character. Personality will give him red hearts, standard health, voice 1, target module stars, and of course basic speed, animation, martial artist because he's a trained fighter. And coming out from that, going to abilities, tap square is the fighting, hold square is the lunge attack number 2. Tap circle will be a detective mode. I assume this guy is smart. Let's take a look. Is he smart? Endurance. He is smart because he's Samus lead shield at points, so detective mode would be necessary for that purpose. Let's see, destroy mode. Anything else we can give him? Yeah, destroy mode since about his alley, so destroy mode 02. And of course coming out from that, going to the X button for, well, a double jump, number 4. Then of course going to the X button for, not the X button, the skill set. Grapple gun, no. Considering he worked as shield, I'll give him a grapple gun. I'll let that slide. Sometimes I give certain characters grapple guns, so I feel like they would have it. So since he worked with shield, he probably would have a grapple gun. So there we go. Technology access, acrobat, wall climbing, no smashing walls or anything like that. X-ray vision goggles, covers connections with shield. No goon command. Graffiti, no. Tracking, yes. Connection to shield. Illumination and stealth. And basic information, hero character, and he would join the Justice League. Name's already in, save character. There is Sam Wilson. Now out we go with the little guy, and so far so good. And then again, he's essentially a human being, for right now anyway. But there'll be more to him when we move on. So yeah. That takes care of Sam Wilson. Going down here to show off his abilities. Tap square is his martial arts fighting skills, awesomeness. Hold square is his lunge attack. Boom. Tap circle is the detective mode, hold circle is charge into action. Wait a minute. Come on. There we go. And boom. And of course he's got the double jump as well. But there is Sam Wilson, and now we're going to go inside and make the main event Falcon. So here we go. Push the lever down and through the doors. And going to the experimental chamber. And let's switch some things around now. Getting out the appearance for the Falcon. Let's take a look. There we go. Starting off with his hair, it still keeps on the same, but his head will be changing. Checking heads. He's got his mouth exposed, but he's got like this mask around his face and eyes and stuff, so maybe that's an accessory. Eye mask. It's kind of an eye mask. Let's try going on to preset heads. Something that goes around the like something like Atomica's would be nice. So there's that. We need something around the eyes. Oh yeah, we'll try Mirror Master. Make it white. Only problem with Mirror Master is he's got white skin though. Scion Baz. Nah. Remember guys, you can't request any customs because I am packed for the time being, but you know, limitations, so when I give the word you can request customs. Anyway, we'll just move along to the next head where I was at. Yep, apparently I guess what we're gonna do here is go to custom heads and look for custom head 37 and use that as our, you know, our backup. Hi, bye. Okay, SPD. That was a quick message. So what you're going to do is use the custom head, make it white. Going out from that, make the eyeshadow, I want to say black for his mask. Let's look at it. I need to get a close observation. Yeah, I would say it's more of a dark grey. Then of course you want to do the, I think it's this part, yeah, this is the facial hair. And you want to change that first to second darkest brown. Make sure you have the wrinkle decal on black. And then of course that's pretty much it for the Falcon mask. Yeah, limitations, what can you do? Moving on now to the actual arms. Also, you could have just done an eye mask, but I feel like the eye mask isn't big enough to fill up isn't the area you need it. So this is probably the best bet. Anyway, moving on from that, arms are sleeved arms. Lowest section or upper section is going to be darkest brown, second darkest brown. Lower section will be white gloves, so right there. And of course white for the hands as well. Moving on to the body. It's kind of like this Daredevil stunt uniform, where it's like an open chest with some white stripes at the side. Stunt rider? Alright, Bane would be a nice choice. But yeah, the problem with his Bane is that he has too much. He has that big belt and he doesn't want him to have that, so we can't use his. So what I'm going to do is use Vandal Savage, because he has brown at the back. Wait, and then I'll just try something. Shazam Wizard. Make that white. I think I'll make the coat. But yeah, we'll just stick with my first option. Going to Shazam and of course making it white. Yeah, and you do get brown behind it. You could say that's like skin, or you could say it's a backup suit for XLA protection, give or take. But it gives us some white for the costume. There is no red, sadly, but what can you do? Limitations. Going on now to the hips. Make sure that they're red. And of course, legs are primarily red with white section. Right, then go to booted legs, red and white boots. Then from that, go to the attachments, of course, and get Hawkman's wing, or should I say it is Hawkman's wing. Hawkman wings, and of course make them red. They are also white, but we need more red in the costume. But yeah, there we go. And now it's done, we can just go and check powers. I know he doesn't have any sort of supernatural powers, so this will be meant to be black. Coming out from that, going to personality, that seems to all be fine, yeah. Weapons, doesn't really have any on hand normally. He's more reliant on himself as a weapon. Tap square is his finding, hold square is a lunge attack, which will now be a free. Tap circle will be protective mode, hold circle. We'll see if we can substitute re-destroy mode for something else. I want to check if I can. You never can tell these days. Let's take a look. No, you can't, so nothing really that is necessary. So we'll just keep destroy mode on. And X button, of course, we flight. Hyper jump now in play. And of course, going to skills, scroll up. Gravel gun, yes. Technology access, acrobat, wall climbing, yeah. Remove the illumination now, and yeah. Which is what I didn't do on War Machine. When I switched from James Rhodes to War Machine, I did not turn his illumination off. Which is kind of silly. But yeah. Exit customizer without saving. No. Now save, there we go. Yeah, there's Falcon. I think I did a pretty good job of him. But yeah, there is Falcon. He's nice looking, I like him. So showing off his abilities real quick. Tap square is the fighting. Awesome stuff. Hold square is his lunge attack. Boom. Tap circle is the detective mode. Hold circle is charge into action. And of course you got hold X for hyper jump. And then of course he goes into flight mode. Awesomeness. But yeah guys, there's my little take at Falcon. Now we'll just compare him with Hawkman. There he is, awesome stuff. And of course for one more time I'll bring out Stan the Man Lee, so let's get him out. There he is. But yeah guys, there's my little world at Falcon. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, go, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell button so you can stay in tune with all LEGO DC Superman's custom builds and various amount of other content on my channel. And next time on LEGO DC Superman's custom builds, we'll be moving on with our Avengers list. And next time we'll be doing, let's see who's next guys. We'll be packing on to Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. Till next time guys, peace.